everybody, and welcome to Duel Royale. It has returned once again after we played it in the 12 Days of Quizzes, but it is back. So, yes, this is Duel Royale, which is a spin on the original game show called Duel. Everyone playing against everyone at the same time, so it's more than two people at the same time. And the main premise is that you'll see a question and you'll see four possible answers. If you know the answer completely, 100%, then you'll put one chip down on the answer you believe is true, and then lock those chips down. If you're correct, then you continue on and you get that chip back, so you don't lose any chips. If, however, you're not so certain on an answer, then you can cover multiple answers with however many chips you still have. So you'll start off the game with 10 chips, a stack of 10. If at any point you don't cover the correct answer, then you're out of the game. Regardless of how many chips you still have, if you do not cover the correct answer at any given point in the game, you're out. If for some reason everybody gets eliminated at some point in the game, then everyone is brought back into live play on a sudden death tiebreaker question. And someone has entered their name in as duel.atbweb.co.uk. I don't know who that is, because the thing is, these are all anonymous names to me. I mean, some people are following their actual username on Twitch, but you can just use sort of an anonymous name. Just don't go crazy with it, because as soon as someone does go crazy with it and ruins the fun for everyone else, then I'm going to have to enforce Twitch login, and I don't really want to do that because there's a hell of a lot of hoops to jump through. Let's play Duel. What is name of the longest river in Italy? What is the name of the longest river in Italy? Your options are Tinky Winky, Lala, Dipsy, Po. What's his name? What's even his name? Which of these months cannot be found in the Oxford English Dictionary as an English word other than a proper noun? Ooh. Options are the one before April, the one after April, the one before July, the one after July. Yuck. Expected and impressive, but June is the only one that comes up as its own month or in applications of the June bug. Again, still capitalised, still a proper noun. And someone is trying to join in late. Unfortunately, they will get knocked out despite trying to join in late, I believe. But yes, March, May, August. I mean, it could also be someone that's just trying to play the game through their own means as well, because it's all JavaScript by the end of the day. So if someone is trying to do some cross-site scripting, then yeah, hi. That's right, I'm full of wasps, still with 1 minute and 8 on their clock. CSS test is somehow still in the game, which shouldn't happen. It should eliminate them, but if they are still in play, then that's something I need to worry about. We'll find out in a moment what happens if CSS test is allowed to play the game. They shouldn't be able to. The Formula One, IndyCar, and NASCAR winning American-Italian driver, who is the father of Michael Andretti, shares his first name with which Nintendo character? Your options... Press the wrong button. The answer we're looking for here was... Around the world, 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 around the world. Oh my god. The capitalized letters within the text of this question, when reading from left to right and top to bottom, spells a word of equivalent meaning according to Chambers Thesaurus for which of the question's words, though in a different context. Your options are the word immediately before context, the word immediately before within, the word immediately before and, or the word immediately before meaning. What? What? I did wonder why the first word was not capitalized, but then as it said the capitalized letters, then you're clearly having to parse words. This is a thinker of a question. Goodness me. I'm decimally ASCIIing this one more time. This is not a test question, but the answer is still 42. The options are $, star, /@. I'm a programmer. Even I wouldn't know what this should be. I know of what ASCII is, and there is an ASCII table, but I couldn't tell you what freaking character exists on what freaking number. That's asking. That is asking a lot. Here. The answer we're looking for is... Focus on the right window, Ashley. The answer is D, crew, spelt K-R-E-W-E. And that is the end of this Duel Royale. Very well played, Procyon. Very well played to Colo, who had an astonishing lead throughout a lot of that. Used the chip advantage while they still could, but unfortunately just could not hold out against the behemoth that is Procyonics. Very well done, Procyon. Very, very well done indeed. Let's get you your doots. So I'm not wanting to do a full game like this again. So I may end up changing it to be, like Clive has said, I think we may do versus the accelerator. And that's a 7-second accelerator. So you'll have 7 seconds to lock in an answer. It's a lot of chaos, but at least it should yield a quicker result. Rather than playing the game out completely. So, have you recommended one of your replays on YouTube because it's awesome? Wonderful YouTube replays. I need to get on with doing those at some point again. If there's someone out there that that wants to do some very basic YouTube editing stuff or like video editing, you want to do some highlight reels or something like that, then get in touch with me and I'll see if I can make something happen. And because although I'd love to do it myself, I'm already spreading myself as thin as it is, so I can't really do that. But I would like highlight reels happening on a somewhat regular basis. So if that's a thing that someone is interested in doing out there and has expertise in doing video editing, or wants to gain that experience, I'm completely fine with people learning how to do that, and giving me a chance to do the thing. And I'll see if I can pay you to do it as well. So not just doing it for free, not just doing it for the experience and the exposure, but actually pay you to do the work you're doing. Then yeah, get in touch, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, did I run the wrong server? Oh, I ran the wrong buzz-in server. I ran the original buzz-in one, which is used for the chase. Oh, God. That's what happened. I ran the wrong one. They're based on very similar architecture. That's why it worked, but didn't do everything that was necessary for Duel, because there's an extra specialization in the Duel code. God. Which of these is not an essential vitamin? Is it X, K, C, or D? Seven seconds goes by quite quickly, doesn't it? The gas burner used by children in school laboratories across the world is named after which individual? Is it Robert Bunsen, Henrik Weld, Francois Acetylene, or Charles Hobb? I got very worried then that my game didn't work, but everyone locked in very quickly. That's why I got very worried then, because I didn't hear locking.wav happen. But we had some very fast answers there. Clivia Winketmen, in fact, was the fastest with a time of 1.403 seconds. And the average lock-in time on that question was 2.583 seconds. Next question. Which of these dinner parties could be described as dining al fresco? The options are, oh my god, astronauts eating sushi aboard the ISS, dogs feasting on treats in the park, Ash devouring pizza in his bedroom, or priests downing wine at a church. Did I get that in 7 seconds? Did I get that in 7 seconds? So, the accelerator has been knocked out, and yet you're still playing against the accelerator. Accelerator is sus. Klim. Maybe there is a hint if you possibly read it backwards. The answer we're looking for was... You only have 7 seconds to do so and pass the question, but yes, the answer is indeed C, milk. And K-Dupe has bottled it. If the current members of the rock band Def Leppard each had a manicure, how many hands would be done in all? Options are 8, 9, or 10. What? How's that happened? How on earth has that happened? That has never happened. It's supposed to have an exclusion for number of answers. How has that happened? It's supposed to have an exclusion for number of answers. It only looks for multiple choice that has 4 or more answers in it. How has it managed to pick this question? B9. The critical thing here is Def Leppard, the drummer of which only had 1 arm. So there is 1 less hand to deal with. They are a band of 5 members, if the count is right. And D is T. D is T. Because it hasn't updated, so that was the previous answer that had there as D. So it's come up as T because that was the previous answer. So the answer options are 8, 9, 10, and T. But yeah, the critical thing is there were 5 members of the band, and the drummer only had 1 arm, so he'd be missing a hand due to that. Which of these is an idol girl group based in Vietnam? Good luck. Is it CGM48? Is it JKT48? Is it MNL48? Or is it SGO48? Well, what an interesting question come up. They seem to have gone with your 2 most popular answers of B and D here. Hodders has gone with B, JKT48. Inca has gone with D, SGO48. I can reveal that all of these are indeed valid names of idol girl groups, just not in Vietnam. Well, 1 is, the other 3 are not. But they are all valid idol girl group names. JKT48, which is what Hodders has gone with, is a wrong answer. That is Jakarta of Indonesia in 2011. So we know Hodders is eliminated. However, we don't know yet if this is a win for Inca or sudden death. It's between MNL48 and SGO48. The correct answer is... It is D, SGO48, indeed, standing for Ho Chi Minh City, formerly called Saigon, founded in 2018. Inca, you had a great first game and unfortunately got into 3rd place. And against the accelerator, you held out against everybody else. And you are the victor versus the accelerator. Speaking of 100, who's ready for his... Oh my god, Connor, are you actually doing that? So silly question, but still, how many doots does the host get for allowing us to... How many doots do I get? Well, you can have a look how many doots I have. I have 0 doots to my name. That's how many I have, Kenda. Anytime that I play a game and it awards me dukes, I reset them so that I have no vested interest in anything. I have none. They are all... Absolutely. I have infinite duke coin. That much is very much true. I have infinite duke coin, and yes, I'm rank 161. You can go all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see... there, I'm on that. And Arkadar, unfortunately, played some 1,000 heartbeats, and in that one, you can actually lose dutes. So Arkadar actually owes me 100 dutes. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you had fun. I will catch you all later.